Mike Owens here, and today I'm joined by Philipe Lins, who returns to action the 1st of October, where he's facing Maxim Grishin. Philipe, great to sit down and chat. How are things with you today?
Yeah, I'm a good guy. I'm good. I'm very good to talk with you, to the people from the England. I appreciate that your time. I'm happy.
How excited are you to be back in action?
I'm very excited. I'm doing a very great camp. I can't wait to be there to do my job, to do what I love to do. I can't wait to be there and putting a show for you guys, for the MMA fans, for my family, for my team, for everybody.
Look, you came into the UFC with a lot of hype off winning the PFL 2018 season. You stumbled a little bit with a couple of early losses, but then you got that first UFC victory last time out. How did it feel getting the win over Prachnio?
Yeah, in 2018, I was a PFL World Champion. I come to the UFC, like you said, with a lot of hype. And in my first two fights, I feeling a lot of pressure. And after that, at my third fight, I win. And I take off from my shoulders a lot of weight. And I'm feeling free right now. And I come back to my original division at light heavyweight. And I'm feeling great at this division. I'm feeling at the right division right now, and I'm feeling great.
Look, you looked a little bit small, I think it's fair to say, against Andrei Arlovski in the debut. Are you done with the heavyweight division, or is there a plan to maybe go back there at some point?
Yeah, the plan was to stay in the heavyweight division at the UFC, but doesn't work. I lost two fights in the row, so talk with my coach. We decide to down to light heavyweight again, and this is my original division. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling more healthy right now, and it was better for me.
What's the cut like for you down to 205? I mean, I know I said you look small against Arlovski, but you are a big boy. What is the cut down to 205 like for you? The weight cut.
You asked me
What is the weight?
on the about the weight cut.
Yes.
Was easy to me. Was easy. Before the PFL, all my fights were 205, and was easy to me. I make a very good diet. Like I said, I'm feeling healthy right now, more healthy. I'm eat more healthy food, so it's easy to me. I'm not a big guy.
Your opponent, Maxim Grishin, what does he do well? What are his best skills? What does he do really well?
Yeah, Maxim Grishin is a guy with a lot of experience, a very good kickboxing. For me, the most danger of him is a kickboxing. He's a long legs, long arms, and he has a lot of experience too. But I'm not putting too much attention on my opponent. Of course, I watch his fights, but I'm focused what I need to do. I make a very good plan, very good strategy with my coach to fight against him, to do what I need to do to win that fight. So, but for me, the most dangerous he is a kickboxing. He's a very good kickboxing. He's a tough fight, but I'm ready to this matchup.
Of course. What is the biggest advantage you think you have over Grishin going in?
I think my speed and my jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, 100%. I want to talk about the PFL because you are a PFL champion from 2018.
Yeah,
The PFL
2018.
is a lot bigger now in 2022 than it was in 2018. How we see a lot of athletes who move to the PFL. They say it's the toughest tournament in the world. It's tougher than the UFC. We've seen Anthony Pettis say it, Rory McDonald, Kayla Harrison. Is the PFL season tougher than a UFC division run?
Can you be clear? Can you repeat, please?
How tough is winning a PFL world title? How tough was the 2018 season for you?
How tough?
How
You ask
tough?
me? How
Yes.
tough?
How difficult?
How difficult is because before the PFL, I'm fight 205, and I'm fighting a different division.
Yeah.
But I'm training a lot at American Top Team, a lot of very good fighters. So that time I'm ready to fight heavyweight, light heavyweight. Doesn't matter my opponent, I'm ready for that time. And I go there and did my job, and in the final of the year I become a PFL 2000 PFL heavyweight champion. But for me, it was to fight in a different division. It's different. The guys have more power, more weight, but I did my job there.
American Top Team, a lot of names, a lot of big names, big stars in the sport train there. Who have been the main training partners for this camp? Who have you been working with most?
Sorry, can you repeat again, please?
Who has been the main training partners, the main sparring partners for this camp?
The main sparring. I'm training with one guy from Croatia, Ivan Eslan. He's gonna fight for the KSW belt. I'm training with him. I'm training with along guys like seems with Maxim, Bruno Oliveira, Rafael Carvalho, former Bellator champion, and Marcelo Gomes, Bellator fighter. I'm training with a lot of guys. And my coach is still the same. I'm training kickboxing with Catel, my wrestling with Steve Moko, my jiu-jitsu with Marcos da Mata Parrumpa, and my main coach is Ana Silveira.
Of course. The card that you will fight on has a main event. The main event has another Brazilian in Mackenzie Dern. Do you think Mackenzie gets the win in the main event?
Yeah, of course. I believe Mackenzie is going to submit the Chinese.
What is it like being from the home of MMA? Mixed martial arts started with Royce Gracie and a Brazilian. What is it like being from the country where mixed martial arts started?
I don't understand.
No problem. No problem. It's a silly question. It's a silly question. I checked the record. You're 37. You were 37 recently.
My record?
It was your 37th birthday recently. Your age. How old you are?
My age, yeah. Yes. I'm 37. 37 years old. Yeah. I have 37. I'm not a young fighter more.
So you're not a young fighter. So what is left? What do you want to do before you retire?
I got it right now. So I think I want to fight maybe 3 years more. And after that, but I want to stay in the top until there. I want to stay fighting in high level until I'm retirement. But I think I have 3 years maybe.
Is the title?
And I want to stay in the top. I want to stay in the top. Yeah, of course, my goal is to stay in the top. If I have an opportunity to fight for the belt, it's amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
We have a card in Brazil coming up in January. If you get the win in October, would you like to fight on the card in Brazil?
Of course. There's a lot of time ago I'm fighting Brazil. Since I maybe 2000 2014 was my last fight in Brazil. That time I was Brazilian champion there, and of course I want to fight there if the UFC give me the opportunity. Of course, if after this fight, if I win, of course I want to fight in Brazil. It's gonna be a pleasure to fight in my country, to listen that crowd. It's gonna be amazing.
Well, it all starts next month when you're back in action on the 1st of October. So thank you for your time, and I wish you the best of luck on the 1st of October in your next fight.
I appreciate, brother, too. Appreciate the people of the England and watch my fight October 1st. I'm gonna put a show for you guys.
I've got to ask as well, you have very good English. How long have you been trying to learn English for? Because it's very good.
No, my English is not good.
No,
man.
it's very good. Very good.
I'm living here is about 5 years. 5 years.
It's a lot better than
Wow.
my Portuguese.
Yes, speak
Yes.
one word, simplest word to you. Can I teaching you right
Yes.
now is
Yes.
obrigado.
Obrigado. Obrigado means
Is a
thank you.
thank you.
Yes.
Is a thank you. Yeah.
And you say de nada.
Huh?
I was in Portugal last month, and when you say obrigado, the person back to you says de nada. Oh, is that correct?
No, obrigado. Obrigado. De nada. De nada.
nada.
You can use de nada too.
Yes.
Obrigado. De nada. Yes, you can use too this.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time. Before we finish, if you would like to say your Instagram, your social media, before we finish, the floor is yours.
Yes, guys, my Instagram is Philipe Lins with 2 L's in the Philippe name, and follow me there, and follow me on Twitter too. It's the same number. Okay, follow me there. I appreciate that.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKickMMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.